Daylight, my MVVs, welcome.
Report reaching us right now as it is alleged and rumored and speculated on social media is that the Ooni of Ife and Queen Naomi met again, okay? Ooni has, been very, very, worried about everything, the outturn of event between himself and Queen Naomi after he made an attempt to collect Tadenikawo from Olori Naomi, right? This has really stir up issues between them that, Olori Naomi is not finding it funny. Olori Naomi is taking this whole thing to the next level, like a new level that the Ooni of Ife had never ever thought of, like Naomi has the capacity of doing, okay? I'm sure that by tomorrow I'm going to get details of the things that Olori Naomi did, okay? But as we are hearing right now, Oni made so much effort, frantic effort to meet with Olori Naomi, and Oni had to even involve an Anglican priest, okay? And they said Oni of Ife and Queen Naomi met once again in Lagos, right? And Olori Naomi was there. They said Oni was begging Olori Naomi, like begging Olori Naomi this time, and not just between Oni of Ife and Olori Naomi. They said two elders who even met Oni, who even traveled with Oni, they were there when Oni was begging Olori Naomi to temper justice with what do you call, to temper justice with whatever, that that Ooni of Ife said that I will be a better husband to you. Please stop doing this to us. Yes, so that's what we heard. That he allegedly begged Olori Naomi, telling her that he loves her, that she should not go. That every time he remembers that Olori Naomi is at the verge of leaving him completely, that he gets so confused that he doesn't know what to do, and that was the mistake he made by using their boy against Olori Naomi. That Naomi should please temper justice with mercy and not be too upset. Now, a lot of people are saying the reason why Ooni of Ife is so, frantically begging Olori Naomi right now is because of the trade of Iyanifa. They said Iyanifa is prepared to come to Nigeria in November. That Iyanifa said as soon as she comes, Iyanifa has already told them things that they need to buy and keep, that she's going to do that. What should be given to Caesar, and so Queen Naomi can go her way. And Ooni of Ife knows that Iyanifa has the capability of doing it, and that is why Ooni of Ife is begging like this. They said they beg, it's not here, that Ooni of Ife was begging Olori Naomi so much that when the elders excused them, that he held Olori Naomi was on the floor, like kneeling down before him, and had tears all over her eyes, and that he now held Naomi in the hand and asked Naomi to wake up, to get up. And Naomi got up, and he also got up and held Naomi and hugged Naomi and was begging Naomi not to leave. That he wants to see whatever he can do. But my thing with this, whatever he can do, I don't even know. I don't know. Well, at the end of the day, a lot of people have said maybe this is their destiny, because I don't know. Kabiyesi, Ooni of Ife knows that there's nothing he can do about this situation. How about the women who are coming through now? Because the only thing that I know that they can do here is to tell Naomi to marry and stay at the royal mansion. All those women in the palace, does anybody look at those women as women who are ready to leave that palace? These women are not ready to go anywhere, and they will not go anywhere. And this is the thing. That was why they said the father, that is Paropo, was very, very angry when Oni made those decisions. The decision of getting these women. Right now, look at where they are right now. They have 3 women. Thank God, one is said to have opted out, that she's not doing again. Right now, Ooni of Ife has 3 women hanging on his neck. So if you add those 3 to these 6, 9 women, where is he going to keep them? So they say that Ooni of Ife is saying that him as he is, he cannot live without Olori Naomi. That he cannot not live without Olori Naomi. I don't know if you have heard what has happened. They said this thing that is happening between Ooni of Ife and Olori Naomi. That this thing has happened before. In this their same Ile Ife throne, that it has happened before. That it has happened before. And it's those two people, according to what we are hearing, if the information is true, that they are the same people who reincarnated again, and all this thing is happening to them. So whatever this is, but one thing that I do know that they are saying is that if Ooni of Ife leaves Olorinam, it's going to be a very serious disaster on that palace. That is what they are saying. And they said Ooni of Ife himself knows. Oni knows that apart from everything that has, spiritual undertone right now, that Oni of Ife himself, as he is, committed himself also by carrying Olori Naomi to go and make some vows, promises to all of those things that, as in, with due respect, Odua Forest. And that is what is disturbing Oni of Ife like this. That thing is on Oni, Olori, I mean, the Oni of Ife and not the Oni, I mean, it's on the Oni of Ife and not Olori Naomi. And that is why Olori Naomi is always, Olori Naomi can get out of it, but the Oni of Ife cannot get out of it. This is what we are hearing. They say he has begged Olori Naomi, begging Olori Naomi to leave everything and stay in the royal mansion. Let him see what he can do. And Olori Naomi said she is tired of waiting, that she is not waiting again. But they said he is begging. Now, where we started hearing this begging since when? As a matter of fact, me, I'm tired of the begging, because one thing that I know is that Ooni of Ife, what can he do? What can he do with these Oloris that have even overpowered him? What can he do? And Nami is saying just one thing: I cannot stay there as long as these women remain part of your life. I cannot stay with you. I don't want to be with you. I don't want to be married to you. But Ooni of Ife is saying that he loves Olori Naomi. From what we are hearing, if the information is true, that he loves Olori Naomi, that he cannot live without Olori Naomi, that Olori Naomi needs to stay, please, that he cannot ever even imagine that Naomi is no longer in his life. But meanwhile, this is a case of wanting to eat your cake and also wanting to still have the same cake that you have eaten, because it was easier then than now when you have three hanging Oloris on your neck. Look at Metete. Do you think that Metete is ready to leave at this point? I don't think so. If you think so, let me see what you think in the comment section. But what we are hearing is that he met with Olori Naomi in Lagos. I was very happy to see Tadenikawo, and that he was begging and begging and begging Olori Naomi to stay. I'm going to bring you more update. I appreciate you so much. Do not forget, these are all alleged, rumored, and speculated information making the rounds on social media.